Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're going to do a garden update. We haven't done one yet this year, so stay tuned. So it's late July and Colorado has been horribly hot this year. So our garden's suffering majorly, but here's what we've got going so far. We did get started kind of late this year. We went on a big trip and yeah, everything got pushed back a little bit. If you're new to our channel, we have these raised beds here that we did 4 years ago, made out of cinder blocks. We do try to grow quite a bit of things that are available in our area that we like to enjoy to eat. So over there in the corner we have our trusty old rhubarb plant that we transplanted from my grandma that I think it's about 50 years old, and it's doing really great up here. In this first bed here we need to really bring in some more soil, and so you see how it's definitely moved down a lot, and we didn't have time to do that this year, so that is on our list for first thing to do before next year. So we don't have a ton going in some of this, but we've got the start of our tomatoes and kale. We eat a lot of kale, so we've got a lot of kale plants there and lettuce. Moving on to the next in the back, it's all kale. In the back there, along the whole back, we have tomatoes. And we switch those every other year. So every other year they're in the back. And then we have eggplant and beans and cucumbers, onions.
Kids have their own boxes we do every year with some different plants in it. They got some flowers in these this year, but
flowers and strawberries.
Try to teach them how to grow a few things on their own, and they have to maintain those by themselves.
In this one, again, some more tomatoes and pea pods, and cucumbers. Our family seems to eat an enormous amount of pickles, so we grow quite a few cucumbers.
And get another
kid's
planter
box
for each
there.
kid.
Yep.
We try to maximize the growth of everything here, so even on the inside of the cinder blocks, those are filled, and we started some more lettuce there. We've got onions on this row over here, and then beans.
And then we got some marigolds in there too. It's good. They're good about keeping certain bugs away and bringing in bees.
We've had bug issues the past couple years, especially with our kale.
And this year it's just been really hard. I mean, we're not here in western Colorado. We usually don't have constant upper 90, 100 degree days, and we have been blasted with above 90 degree days going on 2 months now. And so just trying to keep everything's just getting hot and taking a ton of water and just not really producing. It looks great. It does look a lot better now, but usually by now we have a ton of stuff out of our garden. We're just now getting tomatoes.
Just now starting to get the cherry tomatoes.
Yeah, just
and
the
stuff.
cherry tomatoes. We don't have any big, large tomatoes ripe yet. We are getting lettuce and kale regular basis, pea pods. I do know that our eggplant should be ready next week to eat some of those, but really our production has been really bad this year. So, and I really think it's due to the heat. It's just been...
One of the things I've been always thinking about and trying to figure out how to improve on is that the massive amount of water that it takes to keep this alive right now. And if anything ever happened, what do we do for that? And I don't have a good solution yet. I've got I do have a separate bucket we have over here that we can hook up to like a rain system on the roof, but that's not ready to go yet. But nor would it last. We don't get rain here, so
we're just
kind of SOL there. But if you have thoughts or anything like that on what you guys do for water storage or whatnot for plants, let us know.
So here we are out front, and we have beds in front of our house that we try to keep like herbs and all different kinds of other flowers or plants growing that we want to use. Down here on the end we have a bunch of echinacea, and then we have some lemon balm also growing. Those are some things I wanted to kind of get more into using or having for natural purposes. I haven't really done anything with that yet, but I did get them started, and I also have some wildflowers planted in front just to throw in some color and to look nice in front of our house. We do have down this way a little bit further, we have thyme and savory and oregano and lavender and all different kinds of things. I kind of just try to grow what I use a lot of, and I've just been putting seed in and letting all these different things kind of spread and take over, and when I'm ready to use them I come out and just pick them like the same night that we're cooking. And then also if I have a really good crop of anything or I'm low on anything, I will dry some of these too also. Down here we have our parsley patch, and it grows like crazy, kind of like mint. If you've ever grown mint before, just know that it will spread everywhere, which is fine. We use a lot of parsley. And we have some more wildflowers, and then we have our very old sage bush down here. We actually transplanted it from our old house, and we've been here for almost 5 years, so I think it's probably going on 8 or 9 years old, but it's great and it produces a lot. We have dill that grows like crazy, and we use that for making pickles. Again, another one that will spread everywhere if you don't watch out. And then we have winter onions that we don't actually use a lot, but they keep growing and reproducing, and we can use them if we want to. And all of that stuff comes back every year. I don't really do a whole lot with any of that. The only thing that we do have to plant on a yearly basis that does not survive the winter here in Colorado is our rosemary over there. I am going to try to bring that in this winter and see if I can save it and then transplant it back out. But otherwise, the rest of this kind of just takes care of itself. The only thing we have to do is weed and water it, and forgive us, it needs to be weeded again. So over here in our front yard 2 years ago, we did plant some elderberry bushes. We have not got any production off of them yet, but they are starting to grow and look better. We did lose one of them, so these are the 2 surviving ones. We also have plans of planting trees, some fruit trees in our front yard too, that hopefully will give us some fruit production. Alright guys, that's our update for the end of July for our garden. If you have any questions, go ahead and leave them down below. We'll be happy to answer anything about our garden. Go ahead and give us a like if you like this video and share with your friends. Make sure you subscribe to our channel so that you can get all the updates that we do on our garden and any of the reviews that we have coming up. We have some really great ones coming up, so stay tuned.